The history of the Poodle dog breed. The Poodle is an ancient breed with a rich history. Although it is the national breed in France, the Poodle was originally a hunting dog. Its roots go back to Northern Europe. The word Poodle comes from the German language, Puddle, and means splashing in water. These dogs were trained to jump into the water. Images similar to them were on the coins of ancient Rome and ancient Greece. Ancient paintings were found on some Italian buildings, in the plot of which there are dogs that resemble poodles. Little is known about the formation of the breed, but in the 16th century these dogs suddenly became incredibly popular. In the Baroque and Rococo eras, every noble house had to have a poodle. The first statesmen and nobles throughout Europe kept these dogs, pampered them, and took them with them on trips. You can read about the sweet life of poodles in many books of that era. Masters immortalized them in painting, sculpture, and even music. In the 16th century, the real flowering of poodles began. Initially, Louis XVI introduced the fashion for these dogs, after which it spread throughout Europe. Poodles were strange to ordinary people, and unusual dogs were quickly adopted by artists of circuses and street theaters. They turned out to be very smart, easily amenable to training, and easily performed the most difficult tricks. The Poodle came to Russia in the 18th century and, according to tradition, immediately became a favorite of the elite. Standards of the Poodle dog breed. There are several varieties of the breed: large poodle, royal poodle, standard poodle, small poodle, medium poodle, miniature poodle, dwarf poodle, toy poodle, and corded poodle. All these dogs have a lot in common, but each of them also has its own characteristics, proportions. Growth of a large poodle, royal, standard 45-60 cm, weight 20-23 kg. Growth of a small poodle, medium 35-45 cm, weight 11-13 kg. Growth of a dwarf poodle, miniature 28-35 cm, weight 6-8 kg. Growth of a toy poodle 23-27 cm, weight 5-7 kg. Possible colors: white, silver, apricot, red, brown, black. Only single-color dogs with uniform coloring fall under the standard. This applies to curly-haired and corded poodles. The character of each poodle is individual. Some dogs behave with dignity and pride, especially this applies to royal poodles. Some are very soft and happy by nature. But most owners, regardless of the type of poodle, claim that their pets can boast of developed intuition and know in advance what command they will have to perform. During training, poodles almost always show attentiveness and obedience. They cannot be called conflictive or excessively loud dogs, despite their developed temperament. They try not to create unnecessary problems for their owners. Poodle training. In training, the poodle shows itself in full glory. The poodle is extremely intelligent. This is one of the smartest breeds in the world. As a result, the poodle is very easy to train. You can make anything you want from them: a dog for everyday life, a dog for performing tests. Poodles have a great intelligence. They are very intelligent and clever dogs. That is why they are taken to perform in the circus. They grasp everything on the fly and understand what they want from them. This is a very contact dog, which is always in interaction with the master. Poodles need training and perceive it as a joy. Choosing a method of training and education, the master must remember that every successful poodle trick should be praised. Warm words and the owner's joy are the main motivation in life for a curly brain. Methods of encouragement and kindness are much more effective than harsh training styles and punishment systems. A healthy poodle is a well-behaved poodle. The intelligence and psychology of these dogs require a foundation. If the owner has learned a lot of commands with the poodle, the dog becomes even more cheerful and loyal, as it can show its individuality to the fullest extent. Caring for the poodle. The weak point of the poodle is its care. In this regard, the poodle is one of the most expensive dogs. Especially if you are going to do regular haircuts for exhibitions. Queen Marie Antoinette also had her own poodle. She cut it and dressed it in clothes decorated with jewels. It is believed that it was she who came up with the famous lion poodle haircut. Another wonderful characteristic of poodles is that they do not shed. You can press and play with it and not notice a single hair on your clothes. The poodle is perfect for those people who are prone to allergies. The main care of a poodle consists in washing, cutting and combing the wool. You can wash a poodle often, water procedures do not harm him, the main thing is to choose a suitable shampoo that will not cause peeling on the skin and allergies. Poodles also need to be cut often, it is recommended 2 times a month, so that the appearance is always perfect. Grown hair quickly begins to get tangled, fall out, it does not look aesthetically pleasing and causes discomfort to the dog. Areas with long hair are regularly combed with special brushes so that the hair is fluffy and uniform. The poodle's ears are not an accessible place. Dense wool does not make it possible to easily and quickly wipe the ears with a tampon. Many owners prefer to cut the inside of the ear canals with a clipper, and then calmly clean them of dirt. If you regularly walk your poodle on hard surfaces, asphalt, running tracks, gravel, sand, then you do not have to cut their claws. They will be drained naturally. If you have a decorative poodle or just a house sitter, once a week and a half you will have to arm yourself with claw cutters. What to feed a poodle dog? For a dog on a natural diet, 2/3 of the diet should be meat. Fresh or pre-frozen beef and lamb are given in the form of small pieces. An alternative to meat is offal, which should be given cooked, as well as sea fish, 1-2 times per week. Calcine cheese, cottage cheese, kefir are useful for poodles. Meat and dairy products cannot be combined in one feeding. Mandatory semi-liquid porridge from millet, rice, buckwheat, coarsely ground bread, 200 g per day. The daily rate of vegetables is no more than 200 g, tomatoes, lettuce, beets, carrots, spinach, cabbage, celery. Raw tomatoes help remove tartar and prevent its appearance.